One. Hello and welcome to Anna's Travel Talk. I'm your host, Anna Hoy. I'm so glad that you're here today. And I am very excited to have my returning guest from Princess Cruises. I have Marissa Rozich. Welcome, Marissa.
Thank you so much, Anna. So happy to be back. Thanks for having me.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you. And I'm excited to talk about the return to service. And we have a lot of good nuggets for everybody, so stay tuned to the end. But let's get started with Alaska 2021.
Yeah, so I could probably be jumping for joy right now. I'm so excited. We're getting our feet back into the water and we're kicking it all off with our Alaska 2021 season. Woo! So yay, it's happening finally. So I do want to preface it is a shorter season. It's going to be short and sweet, and it's going to be our round trip Seattle departures only. But if you have clients, or I'm so sorry, I already messed it up.
It's fine.
Edit that out. Okay. So, but if you're looking forward to that vacation, you still want to go to Alaska this year, this is a fantastic opportunity to do so. So we have 10 different departures this season, ranging from July 25th through September 26th on our Majestic Princess. So really excited.
Yes, definitely. I know a lot of folks that missed out last year on their Alaska vacation are excited and looking forward to returning to cruising, but especially to Alaska, which you know as well as I do is one of the top destinations that cruisers love to go to. Now, with the limited season, is there limited availability?
Yes, there is definitely very limited availability. As you can imagine, it's been exceptionally popular. So if you're interested, if you see that availability now, grab it, snag it, make that deposit. Yeah, you don't want to miss out on it. I do also want to say that even our 2022 season is starting to sell out already. It seems crazy. It's a year out, but you have to think a lot of people have not been able to take vacations, and they're really looking to that next opportunity. So they want to get back out there. They're making those bookings. So again, if you're interested, put down that money because space is flying. And then Anna, I want to tease that our 2023 Alaska season is actually going to be coming out and opening for sale in August.
So that's awesome. Yeah, because I know if you're not ready to travel right now, if it's too short of a window for you, no problem. You can start looking at 2022, but really to have time to plan, the 2023 season is a great option. So I love it. 3 options. You can go 2021, 2022, 2023, whatever works for you. So
yeah,
that
we're
is
gonna have
exciting
a lot
news.
of product out there, and maybe 2022, you look at it again, like I said, it's selling so well. It may not have the exact cabin category or itinerary that you want. So good news, just wait until August and then you can swoop in and really grab what you want for that vacation.
Nice.
Great. And then, so moving on, so we don't just have Alaska. There's more.
And that's not all.
I know. So we actually are going to be returning with a total of 8 ships to market. And this is going to be ranging between September 25th and November 28th. So including that Majestic Princess that I just mentioned, she's going to be doing Alaska, right? We're going to have the Grand Princess also. So it's going to be the Grand and Majestic here on the West Coast. So I really wanted to share and emphasize the West Coast because it's right here in our backyards, right? How easy is that to just jump on and go for a wonderful, even just weekend trip? But you could do all the way from 7 days to, 3, we do have the 3 to 5, 3 to 5, all the way up to 15 if you wanted to hop over to the Hawaiian Islands and back.
Yeah, this is great because I'm located here on the West Coast. A lot of my listeners are, viewers are, and we're excited about the opportunities, the new opportunities with Princess here on the West Coast. And if you don't know, if you're a viewer and you don't know the benefits of having a close to home port like we have here on the West Coast, you don't have to have a pre and post hotel stay. You don't have to fly anywhere. You just park, walk on the ship, and your vacation begins. So you actually save some money. And I like that there's a lot of variety of itineraries here with California coast, Mexican Riviera, Hawaii. There's some great itineraries to take a look at. Wouldn't you agree?
Definitely. Yeah. Again, it's so easy and convenient. Like you said, park your car, walk across the parking lot and jump on board. And so I don't have a slide on it, but of course, we are opening up other destinations as well. So we are going to be having, like I said, 8 ships, and this only covers 2. So where are the other 6, you ask?
Yes.
So we're actually going to have the Ruby Princess out of San Francisco doing similar itineraries that you see here out of LA. We have the Crown Princess doing 10-day Panama round trip Fort Lauderdale. And then we're going to have 4 ships in the Caribbean, including the Enchanted Princess. It's actually her inaugural season finally, since it was delayed for just a wee bit there.
Yeah.
And so we will have Caribbean itineraries anywhere from 3 to 14 days. So a lot of options for you all for 2021.
That's great news. Great news. And now, because we have the new ships and return to service, are we going to need vaccines? Or wait a minute, I thought you were going to show me a couple of the new ships.
Yeah, so we can move on to, that's okay.
I'm moving too
some new
quickly.
ships. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, so I'm excited about the new ships. So let's go there first.
Okay, so so I'll segue. So, and on top of all these just great itineraries that are finally coming to us, and we're excited to get you all on board, we also will be having some new ships to the West Coast. So starting with our majestic Princess.
West Coast love.
West, we're showing the West Coast some serious love, and I'm so excited because I'm here locally as well, so you can better believe I'm going to be on board these ships myself sometime very soon. But so the Majestic Princess, it's a beautiful royal class ship. She was actually over in the China market. And so she has a couple bells and whistles that our other ships typically don't, that our clients really just don't see, right? So including, it's actually called a Bistro sur la Mer, is a French bistro on board, which was brought to us by a Michelin star chef. We also have a lobster and dim sum bar for you lobster and dim sum fans, myself included in that, and private karaoke rooms. So that's one of my absolute favorite things to do, is go on vacation and get up on stage and sing some karaoke, but maybe I don't want to do it in front of a room of 100 people. So now you can have your own private room to hang out with your family, friends you make on board, what have you, and just enjoy your evening.
Ooh, that's great for like a group of friends or a family that's traveling together, or someone that's traveling on a special occasion. You can just add to your experience on board and rent that karaoke room and get out and sing a little bit. Whether you sing good or bad, it doesn't matter when you're with family and friends, right?
Channel your inner songbird is all I have.
There you go. That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
All right, and then there's more. I'm really excited. So, really excited to announce this. We have a brand new ship coming to the West Coast. This is going to be her inaugural sailing market, and it's going to be her home. So we have never, as a brand, had a brand new ship designated to the West Coast. So this is really, really big news for us.
Exciting. Yay.
Yay, new ships.
I love it.
So yeah, and we will have more to come on this ship. So stay tuned, check out some of our marketing channels like Facebook, Instagram. You can go on princess.com and check out some of the features of this ship. But as we start gearing up to it, there will be more videos so you can really familiarize yourself with all of the features. So again, just very excited.
That is very exciting. Now, when are we anticipating the itineraries to begin for the
So
Discovery Princess?
Discovery, yeah, that's a great question. So Discovery is going to find herself home here in LA in February of 2022.
So she is getting ready.
She's getting ready. She's getting primed. I'm excited. I'll be there.
This is big news for the West Coast. I mean, we love Princess, and to have a brand new ship with some really amazing itineraries from what I've sneak peeked, looks really, really amazing and state-of-the-art ship. So it's exciting. People love new ships. You know, going on a Princess cruise is always a fun adventure, but there's just something cool about a new ship, right? You want to be the first one to sail and have that experience. Yeah. So I can't wait for that. So I know I jumped the gun a little bit earlier, but I would love to talk about what is on a lot of our viewers and a lot of my clients' mind is, what is the vaccination policy? Do you need to be vaccinated?
So yes and no, depending on when you travel. And it's a fantastic question. And I probably get this question 100 times a day. So essentially, if you are planning on sailing with us in 2021, yes, there is a vaccination requirement. So we are asking our guests that they must be fully vaccinated, so having had their final dose 14 days prior to sailing with us. Outside of that, for 2022, we currently have no policies in place for vaccination requirements.
So, and this is very fluid, so it changes from day to day. So as of today, and we're recording this on June 24th, these are the current requirements. And now, is there any exceptions to the requirements?
There are exceptions. So of course, you know, we do understand that some individuals have legitimate medical or religious exemptions to the vaccine. So we are accounting for that. However, per CDC guidelines, the maximum amount of unvaccinated guests we are allowed to have on board is only 5%. So the minimum amount of vaccinated guests we will have on board then is 95%. So you can go on board, it could be 95 all the way up to 100% vaccinated guests on board, depending on what that mix is.
So you can feel safe while traveling. And if you are somebody that is not going to be vaccinated for religious or medical reasons, you will just have to have some kind of proof to verify that, right? And then, and as long as you're in the 5% that is allotted, you would be able to cruise.
Correct. Yeah. And we are actually asking as well that the vaccinated guests show proof of vaccination at the terminal when they board the ship.
Okay, so just one time when you're boarding the ship.
Correct. Yep. You just have to show it once. And we have a couple different types of approved documentation. And actually, in the booking process, it does show what those approved documents are, you know, so make that booking with Anna and then she can get you all of that information for that next step. Some Marissa. Additional things though that come with this is we now actually have kind of a risk compliance that all of our guests now need to accept ahead of sailing. And so in that, first of all, you're saying that you acknowledge that there may still be some individuals on board that are non-vaccinated. So you're just accepting that risk.
Got it.
It's just a legality, of course, right? The numbers are so small, but also that you are saying, yes, I am vaccinated or I will be vaccinated prior to boarding, right? That 14 days prior to boarding.
Nice. And then how would the experience change due to all of these CDC requirements? As of today, what are some of the changes to the onboard experience?
Yeah, so again, another great question I get 100 times a day. And it really depends on what we're speaking to. There are going to be some changes. They will be minor though. So for example, the buffet. Everyone loves a buffet. You're on vacation, you're there to eat, right? That's the whole point. So yes, the buffet will be open. The only caveat is that now it's going to be a served buffet, but really is that a bad thing? Because
no, I kind of like
a better experience to me. No,
yeah. what do you call it? It's like an up level experience.
Right. It's definitely elevated. So I don't mind that in the least, personally.
Yeah,
But
me
yes, so the
neither.
buffet will be open. Things like entertainment. So our production shows, if you wanted to go catch a show in the theater, yes, those are going to be going on. The only difference there is that typically we allow guests to meet and greet our performers sometimes before or after the show. Now we're just not able to do that, but the actual shows themselves will carry on.
Nice. Well, thank you for, I know that is one of the questions that I get as well. You know, you answered the question about the vaccine, about the changes to the onboard experience. And I do understand that now the mustard drill is done via app, or there's different ways that the mustard drill is being handled.
Yeah, so as part of our Princess Medallion class, for those of you that are not familiar, it's this brand new technology that we're very proud of, and it's going to be actually on every single ship when that ship returns to service. And part of that is, yes, you can actually go on your smart device, whether that is a phone or a tablet, whatever you have, and you can watch the safety video in your own time on that embarkation day. So the ship actually will know that you have watched the video. And then you just simply go to whatever your muster station is, you check in and you go on your way, and you can continue to enjoy your vacation. So gone are the days where this whole drill happens. You see everybody, you know, the crew's in life vests at their stations in the hallways, and they funnel you into a room and you have to sit there for an hour, and it just kind of interrupts the flow of your first vacation day, right?
Yeah, I really like this. It's more ease of use and streamlined process. I think that this definitely enhances your onboard experience because, you know, if you're like me, you like to get on the ship hours before it sets sail, so you can start exploring the ship, and then this just saves you from having that interruption of your muster drill. So thanks for explaining that to me. And I know one of the big things about Princess Cruises is the dining experience. So has there been some changes or enhancements to that?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm actually going to skip ahead one slide here. But yes, a great question, Anna. So we have a brand new dining program. And again, this is all built into our medallion class technology. So what does this mean? It means you are now able to dine when you want, how you want, with who you want, and where you want. So I have another slide here with just some additional details that you all can kind of read through. But essentially, if anyone here has ever used, you know, OpenTable is a great dining reservation app, you know, for your restaurant up the street. It's very similar to that. So you would go into the Medallion Class app, you can make reservations, individual reservations, or you can say, no, I would actually like to be at the same table in the same restaurant with the same server for my whole cruise experience. And that's literally a click of a button and you're done. And then you don't have to make any changes for the rest of your
that's really
sailing.
easy.
Right. But for the other people who maybe you're hanging out on shore, right? You're on the beach, you're just really enjoying it. And you're like, well, I don't know, I had a late lunch. I don't really feel like rushing back on board and having dinner at, 6 o'clock. Again, you can jump back on the app. You can change your reservation right there. Again, just like a normal restaurant. So it's really your vacation on your time.
Wow, I really like that. That is an elevated experience.
Yeah.
I think you guys are the only ones that are doing this right now, from what I understand.
I think so too. I hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
No one else can have it. It's our
way to stand out, Princess.
But no,
I'm sorry, I made you skip your slide, so I'm sorry about that.
No, that's okay. And we can actually go back because we wanted to also say, maybe not everybody is ready to travel in 2021, and I completely understand it. We already mentioned for Alaska, we already have 2022 and 2023 product coming out soon. But of course, we go more places than just Alaska. So I wanted to kind of give you a heads up on some of our other products that are already open for sale for 22 through 23. So we have Caribbean, Panama Canal, California coast, Mexico, Hawaii. These are just a couple examples. So there's a lot of options out there for you.
Yeah, and I love that these are open now. So that means, as you alluded to, that if there's somebody out there, a traveler that's not currently comfortable and ready to go travel at this moment, they can look ahead to 2022 and 2023. And that gives you time to pick your itineraries, plan your excursions, make payments if you need to. All you need to do is put a deposit down on one of these itineraries, and you have your vacation secured. And with all the enhanced cancellation policies, you're not really risking losing anything, right? So you can feel secure in booking your vacation today. And one of the benefits in using a travel agent like myself is we have access to resources by Princess and other suppliers that can tell us what are the current regulations, what do you need to know about your upcoming vacation, and we can advise you on that, and we can help you pick and plan the vacation that you're looking for. So this is great news, and I love this. Let's look ahead to 2022 and 2023, because I know I'm planning my 22 and 23 vacations. What about you, Marissa?
I am, and mine's going to actually include a honeymoon somewhere in there. Not sure when I'm going to fit it in.
I know Hawaii might be calling your name.
Maybe Hawaii. We're thinking Europe. But yeah, so Anna might be giving you a call.
Even better. Well, that's great. Well, this is exciting news. So I think we talked about Alaska. So that's exciting. We talked about the West Coast, the new ships, the onboard experience and vaccinations, the Dine My Way. And I think that we have one more thing to talk about, which I believe was Princess Plus.
Yeah, here, let me jump on in. So this is our best offer, and it's evergreen. It's never going away. So we actually kicked this off, but it seems like last year, but it was ages ago. I don't even know. It's COVID time is a blur.
I know. This past year or so has been a blur, hasn't it?
It's been a lot.
Yeah.
But so the point is, we kicked this off as a limited time promotion. But what happened is it did so well, and all of our guests absolutely loved it. They raved about it. And so we said, you know what? Let's keep it. Give the people what they want, right?
Yes.
And so what is it? You can kind of see here. So it is, it essentially includes a premier beverage package plus unlimited Wi-Fi for your stateroom, in addition to prepaid daily crew incentive, which we previously called gratuities, right? But don't worry, we are still paying our crew. I promise you, they are being compensated for all of their hard work on board. But what does this mean? It is a fare code. And so you're getting all of these things. It's a $95 value per person per day if you were to buy them individually on board, but by pre-purchasing it as the promotion ahead of time, it's only $40 a day. And we find that most of our guests, they buy these things on board anyway, right?
Oh, yeah.
So why not save yourself the money ahead of time?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's part of the experience, and I know that this has been very well received, and I'm so happy to hear that Princess is keeping and continuing this offer. I even love the title, Our Best Value Ever.
Yeah.
Because these are perks you need when you're cruising. I mean, whether you drink alcohol or not, you're going to drink something on board. So having the beverage package is great and very money, you save money depending on the number of people in your party. It could be a few $100s or more per day. And then the streaming video, everybody does that. And, gratuities are always added on to your vacation. So having that ahead of time, it just gives for me personally, as a traveler, peace of mind, so that's just one less thing I need to think about. I remember the first time I cruised, like over 20 years ago, I didn't realize that gratuities weren't included. And I had a nice little surprise when I finished my cruise. So knowing that these are available to you and you can take advantage of them, this is a promotion that's going on right now, correct? This
correct.
Is in place.
Right now and forevermore.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So check out these promotions, guys. Let me know in the comments below, do you use all these 3 promotions when you cruise, or is there one that you like better than the other? I'd love to hear your comments below. And anybody here an Alaska lover like myself, if you're looking to go to Alaska or any of these West Coast itineraries, we are booking 2021 and beyond vacations right now. So we would love to help you plan your next dream vacation. This has been fabulous, Marissa. I love all this information, and you know, we're excited that cruising is coming back, and so are our clients. And I love that there's something for everybody. So if you're ready to travel right now, there's some itineraries that you can take a look at. Or if you're not quite ready, you can look at 2022, and 2023 is right around the corner. So some great incentives to, you know, what I love about vacations, Marissa, is having something to look forward to. So, you know, if I plan my vacation for next May, I'm anticipating that vacation. I'm looking forward to it from now until then. And it's just something, you know, good for your mindset, right? To have that vacation
again, like
to look
you
forward
said,
to.
it's something to look forward to. You know, anticipation is half the fun.
Yeah, and I know if you're like me, we've all been stuck at home for the past year and a half, or you're not able to get out and do what we want to do. So people are just, the pent-up demand is there. People are eager, ready to get out and start traveling. And it's great to know that there are all these safety protocols in place to help our travelers feel safe, that you can travel. You can still have the same vacation experience and have a great time and feel safe and comfortable doing so. So I think that this has been a great presentation, Marissa. Is there anything that you think we missed or you would like to add, or just some words of wisdom?
No, I think we covered all of the hot topics, you know, and if anyone has any additional questions, they can reach out to you, Anna, because I know that you are an expert. You know so much of what's going on, but really just, you know, we're looking forward so much to welcoming guests back on board. So I hope that you all, you know, found this useful and inspiring, and get out there and start looking at what your next vacation is.
Awesome. And you're a great resource for me as well. So if there's a question that you have that maybe I don't know, I have close partnerships with some of our partner suppliers, such as Marissa at Princess. So if there's a question that I don't have the answer to, I'm able to get it for you right away. So thank you, Marissa. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Anna. Thanks again for having me, and bye everyone. Have a great day.
You're welcome. And thank you for watching Anna's Travel Talk. And if we've inspired you today, hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified when we go live with new content. And if you would like me to help you or my team to plan your next dream vacation, send me a note in the comments below and we would love to get in touch with you. And thank you for watching Anna's Travel Talk. Make it a great day.